This is about astronomy and astrology 101. At the moment, you can go out underneath the night sky just after sunset, and you can look to the west and you can see Venus, and very close to it you can see Saturn. Overhead, slightly to the south, if you're in the northern hemisphere, you can see Jupiter in the horns of Taurus very brightly. And to the east, around about an hour to 2 hours after sunset, you can clearly see Mars underneath the twin stars of Castor and Pollux in the constellation of Gemini. So you can clearly see Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn in the night sky. Now, there's a lot of hype on the internet at the moment about the big lineup that's happening on January the 25th. Astronomically, this is correct. It will appear to those of you with very, very good telescopes as if you can see Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. And it will appear as if they're all available on a kind of curved line across the sky. This is an illusion. They will be visible. But there's not a lineup as such, it's just that they all happen to be visible at that time. This is not as rare as you might think. Do not buy into the hype and spin generated by people online who are talking about how this is a game changer and it's a once in a millennia life lineup. They're doing it for hits, it's hype and spin. Don't buy into it. It is astronomically a very significant event, but it's not rare. It happens about every few years, something like this. Astrologically, there's not that much relevance to this. This is part, astrologically, of a building lineup that's going to become much stronger as we get into the end of March and start of April. That is going to be significant to a lesser extent astronomically, to a bigger extent astrologically. That will be the game changer, not the thing on January the 25th. So don't buy into the hype and spin, but do go out under the stars between 8 p.m. and midnight, wherever you are, and enjoy the passion, the feeling and the energy of being shone upon by Venus and Mars and Jupiter and Saturn. Because you don't get chances like this often, and just go out there and wave at them. That's all. Don't buy into, don't give it any big deal meaning, but go and enjoy the sights.